Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Set up, 30 base. Topper! Shoot!
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check it. Hey, Charlie. Check 25. Check 25. Go. Check 49. Check 49. Check nickel.
2nd and 9 now. Flushed out right.
Shoot. Watch the shoot. Kill.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 55 yards.
Set, ready.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Ready.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Go.
2nd and 10. And this will be incomplete. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Hey, something. 36 to Mike.
Looking to throw. Got an open man. It's Ratley. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. D.D. Westbrook, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
go, Lou, Eddie! 34. I'm trying to collect.
On first down, Gentry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Tighten up. Check 9, check 9. Greystone travel. Greystone travel. 15, 15. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Hey, color. Crunch. 50, yellow. Safety creep.
Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. He's got it at the 15. A big play that time for the Ravens. 63 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Strip that ball. Shoot. Color. Hey, switch gears.
They'll run on first down. Gentry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Topper. Out. Sponge. Splitting yellow.
Now here's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Switch. Hey, box truck. Switch.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 88 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6.
And establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Andrews. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
34's the mic. He's coming. Check him. Bound to lose 1. Why? Get wide. Check 99.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Motion, motion. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill.
From the gun, it's Mahomes being chased out left. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Check three, check three, check three. You go tight. Attack, attack. You got tight right there. Zoom, fellas, let's go. Right 34. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Check the out.
Mahomes now on first down. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. On second down now, Gentry. Call it a pickup of 7 on the ground. That trims it to a 3rd and 15 situation. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Hey, 15. Yellow.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there?
Here we go.
I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue them a little bit.
Look at me. Go.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Now he'll pull it down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
They'll set up a throw. Steps away to his left. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. 25 yards that time. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He'll look to throw. Looking long for Westbrook. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. D.D. Westbrook. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down.
Here we go. Check safety, check safety.
We gotta go, baby. Come. 15.
36. Watch the edge.
Mahomes now to throw. Buying time to his left. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Attack!
SOS. Watch the ship.
Hey, rip blitz.
Watch the ship. H3-2-18. Chopper.
Easy.
Pump.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's got some space here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. D.D. Westbrook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Slam.
Hey, go going.
Rush in.
Now a give, right side. Gentry. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Check 43. Check. Motion.
Let's get it. My side.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
15. Hey, rip list.
Watch safety creeping. Scene 6. Motion. Bump.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And this return's going to go backwards about 8 yards, but the interception is good, and they have the football.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, a bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You've got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
We got double up. Hey, exit. Fair.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Let go.
They'll set up to throw. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely 1 play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Undercrush. 15. Undercrush. Like 28. He can't hang.
Come back.
Watch twist. Showing it. Hey, if you kill it, motion me out.
Right side.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Here we go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
and I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Go, 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 go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 53 yards on first down. Gentry, he'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And that's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line. For the defensive guys, a little bit of a sigh of relief, though, that they stopped him short of the goal line. Now they got to figure out how to shore up the rest of the defense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 9, check 9.
Attack, attack!
Hey, turn it up, turn it up.
Right side! 50, yellow, 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 yellow!
Scoot, scoot, scoot.
Right side!
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. This just a 24-yard attempt. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
15.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this Browns defense stands tall.
On the ready.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
At the 12-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
They run again with Logan. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
3 30 base. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Ready.
This is Logan. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
90, under 10, under 10, 10.
They'll run on first down. Logan. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On second down, it's Logan. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On the carry, it's Logan.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They're going to look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Well, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop. They'll keep it on the ground. Logan. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Logan. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They run with Logan. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll run it here with Logan. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Watch out, watch out.
He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 18.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll find Metcalf.
Today's final score, Browns 28, Ravens 2.